Hey friends, it's time to get into the hive today. I'm going to show you a couple of the tools that I have with me. First things first, this is a smoker. We lit a little fire inside of here because the smoke helps the bees stay calm when we are in their home. The other things I have are my bee brush, which is a really soft brush that helps me brush away the bees if I need to look at something, as well as my hive tool, which is a very important tool that helps me break apart the frames inside of the beehive. You'll see that in a minute. So Mr. Carlson here is going to do the very first step, which he is going to open up this top cover here, and he is going to remove the feeder that we have inside of the hive right now. The feeder has jars of sugar water that we've been feeding the bees with, so they can slowly eat that sugar water to keep them alive while there might not be as much food to get outside the hive. Now he just took off that box and now we're ready to get inside. Okay, so now Mr. Carlson is going to take the smoker tool and he's going to spray some smoke onto the bees so that they stay calm. It kind of just messes with the chemicals in their brain that and it helps them stay calm while we are inside their house. All right, I'm going to take this inner cover off. It is stuck because the bees have stuck it to their hive. So I'm going to take my hive tool and I'm going to carefully just pry it open. Every movement that I do is going to be really slow because I don't want to scare the bees. They probably don't like that I'm talking loud right now either. So here we go. I'm going to slowly take this off. And then I'm going to slowly set it aside so I don't smash any of my bees that are right here. Like this. Okay, and I'm going to set it somewhere where I'm not going to accidentally step on it too. Here we go. All right, and here they are in their house. All right, I'm going to slowly take this frame out because we do have bees that are living on this frame. Here they are.
They're building a lot of comb too.
They are building a lot of comb, as you can see there. And these bees that you're looking at probably aren't very old. They probably were not born that long ago. So we're gonna inspect this. We're gonna make sure there are no problems and that the bees are working hard. All right, we just took out this frame and we do see the queen. So she is bigger than the rest of the bees and she is the only queen in this hive. She is laying eggs and being fed the royal jelly, which is the only food that she eats. All right, I'm going to use my hive tool to remove another frame. We have to inspect every single one of the frames to make sure there are no problems with our bees. So here I go. Remember, every movement is very slow and careful. I'm going to slide this in, scooch that frame over slowly. Beep, beep. Slide that in. Scooch it over. You have to be very patient if you're a beekeeper. Okay. Ready to take it out. Excuse me, little bees. Okay. Very carefully. Wow, look at those bees working hard. You can kind of maybe see that there's larvae inside of those holes. Those are the baby bees that are going to hatch. The ones that you see that kind of have a cover over the holes, those are also where the baby bees are going to hatch. The queen laid all of these eggs. She's on the other frame though.
There's the germs.
Okay, I'm gonna scrape this stuff off. This is just called Bur Comb. It's just their comb that they're building, but they're kind of building it in the wrong place. We want them to build it in the right place, so we just take this off with our little hive tool. Take it off. We can scrape it on over here, right by their entrance if they want it still, but we take that stuff off.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna put on the inner cover. And now I'm gonna put the feeder back. And they'll keep drinking that until they're ready to make their own food. Got my glove stuck in there. Okay, and after the feeder is the final box. And we're just gonna set it.
Yep.
Want to make sure that there are no bees inside of here before I put the final top cover on. So I'm going to check, and I'm going to quickly put it on there once I realize that they're not inside. Now we've closed up their home. They're a lot happier when we're not messing with them in there. So that sticky stuff that was between the frames that the bees create is called propolis, or some people call it propolis. It's however you want to pronounce it. That is the stuff that the bees make that's almost like glue. It's so strong that it's really hard to get it apart sometimes. Thanks so much for beekeeping with us. We had so much fun. Can't wait to film my next video for you guys. Have a great day.